And that is why I say personal growth is something that happens in the dark, something that happens when we're in our lowest point, because of the fact that we are now forced to find the light, find guidance, find liberty in whatever we're trying to be relieved from. Good thing that this is spring equinox. Today meets spring equinox. Everything that releases, everything that is posed to release, intended to let go, what no longer serves us, and I have a visual for you. Meet Tony. This is the main one I want you to pay attention to. This one right here. And I have some visuals to share the journey, so stick along with me. I have a point. When we work on personal growth, we go through phases. We start in the dark. We have a seedling. We start in the dark. We work on what needs to germinate, and then we grow. Of course, we know that, right? But what does that look like? Self-acceptance, letting go what no longer serves us, doing the hard work, taking action, holding people accountable, holding ourselves accountable, writing things down, meditating. These are examples of that. For my plant people, you will know where I'm going, but for the visual, this is Tony. Tony had a lot of overwatering, dead leaves, and everything else that would keep him from growing. So I cut what was not good. I let go of the bad roots, and I had a bulb. Now, I don't have a picture of this, but I will show you the continuous growth journey. When Tony was at his smallest, he had one leaf slowly starting to shoot up. But guess what happened? Over time, I saw that it was starting to unfurl, and I actually helped it unfurl. Little did I know, that's not what you do. You let things happen when it's time to happen. So this became the result of force. When you force yourself out of things, you aren't finding the intention of growth. You don't feel the phase of growth. When you force yourself in a way that is too fast, you do not nurture yourself. You are just trying to get to the outcome without actually taking things in. And that's the importance of taking a journey. In yoga, you can use the 8-limb path, which is the ideal path to start, which is mindset, in order to understand your true intention, your true purpose of doing an actual yoga practice. The next phase, Tony had gone through fungus gnats, uncontrollable environments, from heat to cold to heat, and then eventually found his way outside to get acclimated with the weather outside. Well, the weather being too hot on the East Coast was a little challenging to manage being outside open to direct sunlight. So he was able, aka me, put him in a position where he was shadowed with comfort from the shade of other plants that were also outside. Now, when it was time to come back inside, no longer being in the environment, Tony needed to continue to grow or be in his resting phase. In the world of yoga, we were going to call that restorative phase, not doing all the hard work of re-germinating and taking in the fertilizer, being fed the fertilizer and taking in those nutrients in order to just maintain its vitality, its life force, its growth. We were able to work together and be able to reacclimate ourselves to an indoor environment. Tony, over many months, grew to where he is now. In the world of plants and connecting that with yoga, you can start with the 8-limb path in order to have a more grounded, well-versed practice. So remember, choose happy, stay true to yourself, trust the process, trust the journey, and you will see the outcomes you desire. As long as you keep your mindset intact, stay with certain disciplines, use the right tools in order to help you continue to personally grow. Essentially, you will be rewarded with what you desire. I hope this message found you well. I hope the clarity message came through for you. And until next time, be well. So if you want to learn more, keep following me for personal growth with yoga and Sisamadi.